Hey, nah.
Hey, what's up guys? Matt here with the Pallet Pirate channel. This is my very first video. I've always wanted to buy a pallet and see if I could turn a profit on it. So this is the first one. We just loaded it off the truck, got it into the basement, and we're gonna see what we have. You can see this thing is absolutely massive. When I first saw this, you bid for them online. When I first saw this, I did not think it was this big. And then they brought it out and loaded it up onto my truck, and it is massive. So the price we paid for this pallet is $352.98 on the money. The winning bid was $300, and then with the taxes and fees and all that kind of stuff, it came out to $352.98. So let's dig in and see whether or not we made a profit or whether we're just gonna be throwing a bunch of junk away. So when you first get these pallets, when you look at the bids online, it does give you some of the items that are in it. It gives you like a manifest, or at least on this one it did. So I do know that there's some power tools in here, which is the whole reason that I bought it. But there's also a bunch of other stuff in here. They said 66 items in total. So we're gonna see. And we're gonna go through, kind of give you, what I think I could get for each item. I'm gonna go on the low end because I don't want people kind of reaching out and commenting saying, there's no way you're getting that amount of money. So I'm gonna pretty much be like lowballing everything here. All right, so the first thing, we have a light post with crossarm 80-inch. And the other thing with this is you have to go through all these items, because if you're gonna resell them, you don't wanna be reselling things that are, missing pieces or broken. So anything that's broken or that's like looking like it's gonna take way too long to put together, we're just gonna end up probably tossing that. So, and then anything that I could use around the house, I'm just gonna keep. Like this, for example, I actually need a new grill cover. This is a 40-inch. So we're just gonna keep this. Okay. And then you can see down in here, shower head that's been opened. I'm not sure if I'll resell that. If it looks like it hasn't been used, maybe we'll throw a price of $5 on that. Okay, we have a filter. I don't even know what it goes to. And then this kind of stuff that comes in, it would take longer to sort it out and make sure all the screws and everything are in there. So stuff like that we're gonna be tossing. Like like really open things, like that's just pretty much screws. I mean, I will use the screws. I'll throw them in my hardware bin, but okay. Junk piece of molding, not off to a great start. I think what I say, $5 so far for the shower head. Little mattress bag in case you're throwing away a mattress. Most garbage companies make sure, you need to have that in a bag if you're gonna be tossing your mattress. That's nice, a little solar light. Maybe we'll throw that up for $2. Okay, so we're at $7. Plunger, I'm not even gonna bother with that. We have some brass fittings, which I'll put in my plumbing kit. So as far as resale, we're pretty much at $7. This looks like it hasn't been opened at all. Actually, it definitely hasn't. This is a doorknob set. Maybe we'll throw this up for $5. Okay, let's keep digging. We have a little shark bite valve. This looks like something. This is a quick set keypad lock. So I'm gonna go through this and make sure that all the pieces are there, and we'll probably throw this up for $20. Okay. We have another thing here, but you could see it's like all rusted. It looks like it's been out forever. So we're just gonna toss that. Garbage. We have a used saw blade. This is for cutting through cement. I'll probably just keep that. Doesn't look like it's been too heavily used. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, Fernco. These come in really handy. These are for connecting pipes together. And these are actually pretty expensive. But this isn't something I'd sell. It's a 4x4. Maybe I'd list it. So we're still at $7 from what I gather. We have a little Cobalt tool chest with Dodgers, but it looks like it's bent. Yeah, it's bent. So we'll probably toss that guy. Okay, still at $7. Not doing great. Here we have a hose, but you can see here it's been taped. This is one of those non-kink hoses. These are actually expensive. If it wasn't all taped up, I would say probably 20 bucks, but we're gonna end up throwing this because I'm not gonna try to sell a hose that's been taped. Okay, what do we have here? Garbage. We have another toilet flapper. So if your toilet's ever leaking, it's most likely the flapper. We'll just hold on to those. Probably not worth listing that. That's just garbage. What do we have in here? Here we have just a shower head and some fittings. So we're gonna throw that. A lot of this stuff isn't even worth listing. Here we have a hose. I'll check that to see if there's any holes. That's an old rubber hose. And I do need a hose for the back of my house, so we're gonna definitely check on that. This is a, oh, it's like a water spigot, or to water your lawn. So we'll check on that. We're gonna say that looks like it's complete. It doesn't look like there's anything else to this. Like there's no parts or anything. So we're gonna say, we'll list that for, we'll throw that up for 10 bucks. All right, so we're at $17. This is a little tool, Drill 90 Plus. I've never seen one of these before, but it looks complete. It looks like it's been opened and used. So I'll probably just hold on to that. Okay. TV stand. Again, I'm gonna check this out and make sure it's complete, but I'm gonna say 10 bucks. So I think we're up to $27 now. I'll add up the total, you know, in the final video. I'll add up everything when I'm reviewing the video. What's this? Solar LED deck light. Maybe 2 bucks. Okay, let's get this thing out of the way. I don't even know what this is. This is some sort of Nature Ray expandable. Oh, it's like kind of like maybe like a privacy thing. 72 inches by 36 inches. So maybe my wife will have some use for that, or we'll throw it up for maybe 5 bucks. Okay. We have some blinds. Aluminum blind. If that's complete, we'll throw it up for 5 bucks. Okay. More lights. Another couple bucks, another $2, let's say. Solar light. Probably throw that up for 2 bucks. And then we have some stuff here. This looks like maybe like a motion detector light. Doesn't work. Okay, so we'll be tossing that. It's nice when the slips are on them and it tells you what's wrong with them. I don't know what this thing is. Oh, this is a pump. Pump for something that's in here, I guess. So we'll set that off to the side. Okay, we have a timer. This is if you're, you know, hanging Christmas lights or whatever and you want stuff on a timer. This looks like it works. So we'll throw that up for 2 bucks. Okay. Oh, here we go. This looks like it hasn't been used at all. Look, it's still wound. Power Flex Hose Extreme. I'm gonna say we could get 15 bucks for that, realistically. Okay, more garbage. And here we have another quick set. I actually need one in this color for my house, so I am very curious whether or not this works. I'm not even gonna throw a price on this because I am going to probably end up using this. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, this is like a sprinkler. You can see here, it goes into the ground and then it just sprays water out of here and spins. Okay, what else do we have here? Okay, we have another deadbolt. Actually, I think this is the first deadbolt, but it looks like that is complete. Doesn't even look like it's been opened. We'll say $10 for that. Okay, what do we have here? This is are these more blinds? Door bottom. Oh, so this goes underneath the door. I see. There's a groove right here that your door slides under here. There's two of them. Maybe $5 for both. Okay. So far we are not in profit one little bit. Let's see here. We have a little 4th of July gnome that's broken. So garbage. More boxes. What do we have here? Oh, we have some sockets. Might hold on to those depending on whether or not I have these sizes already. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Oh, we have 2 folding chairs. We could probably get $5 each for those. There's 2. There's the other one. They look like they're brand new, haven't been used. Oh no, never mind. Big tear. So junk. Is the other one torn? Yep, they're both torn. Not great. Okay. What do we have here? Garbage. Someone returned this. Look at that. Why would they allow that to be returned? It looks like it's been used for about 30 years. Okay, more decorations. There's some directions to a ceiling fan. Now guys, we are not at the good stuff yet. Okay, you can see what the good stuff is. Here's some directions to a ceiling fan. Okay, so, oh, we have another piece of crap here. A yak. Baby cow, actually. Junk. Okay, let's see, what do we have back here? We have a filter. The problem is, like, I don't even know how I would sell some of this stuff. I guess just list it on Facebook and just leave it for a long time. Here's a little cover for something. Decorative cover. Another light that probably doesn't work. I don't know why else someone would return a solar light that looks like it's been used. Okay. Oh, and here's the peg for it too. I think. Yep. I'll test all this stuff out at some point. Okay, and here's the big stuff that I was looking forward to. Here's another little cover. The Ego 18-inch saw. It looks like there's no battery, unless it's somewhere in here, and there's no cap for the bar oil. But something like this, it might be worth it. You can see here there's a price tag still on it. $349 was $399. So something like this might be worth it. It looks like it functions fine. It doesn't look like it's been used at all, actually. It hasn't been used at all. There's no dust anywhere. There's no sawdust. There's also no chain on it. So something like this, I would probably try to make this complete. Buy a chain for it, buy a cap for it, buy a battery, and you know, sell this. So you figure once you bought all that stuff and then listed it, I'm gonna say 75 bucks for this after it's complete, because I'd probably list it for 150 and then I'd be into it for, you know, for a little bit of money with all the stuff. Okay, and we have pieces for that, for the key. Junk, a lot of junk in here, guys. So when you're buying these, just beware of that. Solar spotlight, if that works, that might be something. Okay, what do we have down here? Kitchen sink sprayer. Looks brand new. Let's go $5. No, let's go $2. Again, some of this stuff I'm just gonna literally put on Facebook Market, and I'm just gonna let it just sit until someone reaches out and, you know, tell them just to pick it up, leave the cash in the mailbox, because this cheap stuff, it's not even worth, you know, not even worth meeting up with people, not even worth wasting the gas. All right, so here's the big, this is the big guy. This is the Cobalt string trimmer and leaf blower combo kit. Look at that. I really hope this is complete. Really, really hope. This, I'm gonna say I could probably get, if the battery's in it, all the stuff is in it, we'll go low end. We'll assume the battery's not in it. We're gonna say $100 for this. So we're getting there, guys. We're very, very close. Well, not close, but we're gonna be close with profit here. Okay. We have Harbor Breeze Calverton 52-inch ceiling fan. So we're gonna see if this is complete. What you pretty much have to do is go through the instructions. I don't even know if this is for this. It's not. Oh, this is for the pump. So you pretty much have to go through the instructions, see if it's complete, and then if it is, list it. We're gonna assume we might have to buy a couple things for it. So let's go 15 bucks on the ceiling fan. Okay. And then we have, let's go in here. These are complete, and they haven't been opened, it looks like. Tape's still on them, unless someone taped them after the fact. Let's see. Let's see what the reason for return is. Problem, missing parts. So we'll go through it. We'll see if they actually are missing parts. I wonder if this one says the same thing. This one doesn't say, but actually my wife might want that in our kitchen. So maybe I'll try to piece it together between the two of them. Okay. So then we've got some more filters, and let's see what this is. Oh, I could see it already. I didn't know this was actually in here. Let's see what this is. Problem, doesn't work. This is a 7¼ inch compound sliding miter saw. Compound sliding miter saw. So we're gonna see why that doesn't work. I have my issue. I'm wondering whether or not that actually works. I don't see why that wouldn't work. Sometimes when you go to return things, you know, it gives you a reason, and people just say generic things to, you know, just get their returned item. And then it looks like the last couple things we have, some filters, and that actually looks like a pretty quality hose there. So we'll add up the total and we will see whether or not we profited on this, guys. So if you like this content, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be trying to do an unboxing video like this, you know, maybe every week, every 2 weeks. So be sure to subscribe, hit that little bell to turn on notifications so that you can keep checking out these videos, and let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys think this is worth it. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.